campers. Got me?
Mm-hmm.
It's Marilyn out here in the art shed. This is Paint the Town Week. So we're gonna try to do something that's kind of like magic. Terry's taking my video for me, so you might hear her talking once in a while. And you know what? It is hot. If we were at camp, we would be inside because it is hot out here. So I tried to get out here early this morning to do this video. I've got all the fans going. I don't hear anybody mowing in the background today. I think the yard looks like it's all mowed. Yeah. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are staying home and staying cool. That's where I'm gonna go when I get done. Okay, so we're gonna do some butterfly. I thought we would make some butterflies. Since you don't have paint at home, we're gonna kind of make our own paint. So you're gonna take coffee filters. If you have the normal bigger size, that's great. If you don't, you can use what size you have, and you're gonna flatten it out. That's the first thing you have to do is flatten it out. And you want to make sure you use washable markers because it seems to do a lot better with the right kind of markers, because I did one at home and it just didn't turn out that good because I didn't have the washable markers, especially on the second project. So on the first project, we're going to do the coffee filters. So what you're going to do, you're just going to color those coffee filters. You color how you want to. I'm just going to do all kinds of things. I like to color, and you're going to need 2 for a butterfly. So this is our butterfly. And Terry, do you want to show them what they look like over there maybe? We have, I didn't have coffee filters out here at camp. I thought we did, but we didn't. So I tried using these doilies that we have here. Well, I don't think they work that good because you get them wet and they really fall apart on you. So I didn't like using those. They did turn out to be pretty butterflies, but so you're gonna, if you want to color them the same, that would be perfect. You don't have to, because you're gonna use 2. So that's up to you. I kind of did them like this so that I'm kind of coloring the same. It doesn't have to be perfect coloring. You're just going to fill in as much of the white. But you're going to be excited when you see what happens next. And these will have to dry before we can finish our project. So that's why I got 2 projects today. So we can be doing another one. Look here what I'm doing. Use that yet. Like I said, you don't have to make them the same. I hope these bigger coffee filters work better because I did use a smaller one a while ago and it turned out okay. And then Terry saved the day. She brought me out some from the office. So that was great. So I kind of picked these out because these are the washable markers that we had out here. Hot. Again, you don't have to do it the same. I just kind of like the effect of doing them the same way, but that's up to you. I'm gonna have to find one more marker, I think. Let's see. Blue up here. These Crayola, the ones that are Crayolas aren't washable.
Here's a purple one too. It's washable.
Okay. Terry picked out purple. Let's use it. Because you know, that's probably the reason. Yeah, the washable is, the purple is my favorite color. Well, that's kind of similar to that other one, but that's okay. It looks pretty.
Oops, that just rolled your orange off.
It's not that important to use a washable on this project, but it is the next project. But anyway, if you have them, that's the best thing to use. Okay, so those are done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt them with water. So you don't need a bottle that you can squirt or spray. I wish this was spray, but it won't. So we're going to squirt it. There again, I thought I had squirt bottles out here too, and I can't find them. Huh?
And what does the water do?
It's, look how it's mixing the colors. You see how it's mixing the colors? Now what would really be fun this week is to tie-dye with all different colors. If, like we did last year on the clothesline, we took the, and then you're gonna pick it up, and we're going to bring it over here so it can dry. And they don't take very long to dry. Try not to rip it. It's kind of hard. They get pretty wet. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of that. And I left that one dry a while ago, and it turned out kind of pretty. All right. So we're going to let that dry. I'm going to wipe this off because we don't want that on the table. And I'm going to wait to put that down. Terry, you could take the rest of those back probably.
Okay.
So I need white paper. So you're going to use white paper. It's notebook paper, it's okay. It doesn't matter what you have. And you're going to draw a design on there. So that's what those are down there, Terry. I drew designs on them, just on the paper. I did that one at home, and my markers at home weren't that good. And that one. So now you can just draw anything. I did one picture, and I want to try it, but I want to draw another one. Since it's Paint the Town, I kind of drew a little town. It's not that good, but it'll work. It's beautiful. It'll be pretty once we put the stuff on it. So you can just draw. I'm just going to make some lines.
And this marker is your permanent marker, not the washable.
Sharpie.
Okay.
This is a Sharpie. And I'm going to make some circles. You can make some flowers. You can draw your own thing and put your name on it. You can make a Camp New Hope sign. You can draw some stick people. You'll love my stick people. That's my stick person. We better put some hair on him, hadn't we? And a nose. There we go. That's our stick person. Okay? So you just do what you want. Scribbles. I kind of like scribbles too. I like the circles and the jig-jags. Okay. Fill it up with your design. And put that aside for a second. Now you're going to want to lay down a cloth on the table. Doesn't matter what it is. And you need your Ziploc bag, a gallon size Ziploc bag. Now this is the fun part. So you're going to color your bag. So you can color it any way you want to. I just kind of like making stripes. You can go this way or you can go this way. Whatever you prefer. Some of them are hard. I had a hard time finding markers that work really good. And they kind of, see, they kind of do this, but sometimes you have to go over it a few times. That's the one I threw away, I think. It should have thrown away, I think. So I'm going to go back over that in a minute. Some of them do better than others.
And these are your washable markers.
These are
now.
the washable markers. They still want to separate. I don't understand that because, I don't know. Some of them do and some of them don't so bad. But we're going to go over it a couple times. Just, again, make your own design on here. Just make sure you color the whole bag. The orange is doing pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go back over the pink. I guess it's, I don't know, the oil on the bag or something that makes it kind of separate like that. What do you think, Terry?
I'm not sure. Might be.
Because you can never use a marker to write on a bag. You always have to use a permanent marker.
Yeah. Yeah, the two top ones you just want to separate.
I mean, it still works.
The same. Maybe it's a different kind of marker.
I think.
Because you've got Crazy
I've
Art.
got Crayola and Crazy Art.
So that might be the brand of your marker too.
Now earlier I thought I had better look with the Crazy Art. Oh look, that one's good. You can let it sit very long though, it will separate. See how it just kind of, it's kind of weird. I just don't understand it. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. Just go over it a couple of times if you need to. This is good. Oh. No matter what colors you use what you want. I thought these would be pretty colors for my town. I'm going to put my town on here first, and then I will do the other one. While those are drying over there. Uh-oh. They're blowing away. They must be drying pretty quick. Yeah, they're already getting dry. Now, we're going to squirt with our water. This can be kind of messy. I've got my hands all messy. You want to put quite a bit of water on there. Let me show you how to spray bottle.
We'll have to find your spray bottle.
Yeah, I thought I had some out here, but I can't. Like I said, when I put things away, I put things away sometimes, you know? Just like at home.
You put them in a spot where you know you're going to remember them, but
then you're going to be able to find it, and then you're going to take your drawing, and you're going to face down with your drawing. And you're going to just lay it on your paper, on your plastic bag. Look at that. Cool. Watch the colors go through. You can rub it a little bit if you want to. And you can even see your picture coming through on the other side. And then you're going to peel it off. You know what? You can use this bag again because it's going to wipe right off of there. Oh, wow. I like it. Cool. And then you're going to let that dry. So I'm going to lay it over here so we can get dry. There, you might get a better picture. And hopefully it'll turn out as pretty as that one did. I think it will. So the markers do turn out pretty good, even though I had to go over them a lot.
Yeah, those are really pretty colors.
So I don't know if that's enough on there. I may just go ahead and try this one. Okay. I haven't done that yet.
We'll give it a whirl.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to do it. Maybe not as bright. Okay. This is kind of fun. Oh yeah, fun to do if you don't have paint at home.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it'd be a great project to do. Oh, come on. I gotta have fans going, guys. It's hot out here. Okay. Now I'm done with my markers. So we'll see if that butterfly is dry. I'm just gonna take my rag here and wipe off that bag. And probably reuse it because the inside's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It just wiped right off. You didn't have to have anything on it.
Nope. I should get the other side too. All right, and then I'm just gonna hang my rag up. So it'll dry too. Lay my bag right there. All right, let's see if we can do our butterfly. Yeah, I think they're dry enough. All right, I'm gonna sit down to do this. You guys remember when I taught you how to accordion fold? Where we go, you fold it one way and then back the other way, one way and back the other way. They call it the fan fold also, but I call it the accordion fold. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna take your coffee filter and you're just gonna start folding. So one way, flip it, the other way, and you wanna make them kind of small folds, and then flip it again. I'm anxious to see how it looks with the bigger coffee filters, Terry. I think it'll be prettier. Okay. This will take a minute. Take your time doing it. And sometimes I lose track of what I'm doing. I just think it's better the smaller you go because it will go in the clothespin better. And I like using the clothespin if you have clothespins at home. If not, you could just staple them and pull them together and then wrap a pipe cleaner around it. And you could pull enough out to make like your antennas if you wanted to. Okay, so that's one. Whoops. I'm gonna lay it there. And we'll do the other one. It's quiet out here today, Terry.
Yes, it is.
What are the guys up to today?
Well, I'm not sure what they're doing.
Isaac's working. He's been out here all summer, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yep, he's been working. He's a hard worker.
Yes, he is. He's a good kid, I think.
You're definitely right. It's hot out here.
Hat staying out of trouble?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
I'll tell you what, I sure miss being out here, guys. But I'm grateful we're not out here this week in this heat. I will have to say that. Terry, do you want to show them those wood things down there that I've made? And one day when we get together, we can probably pass those around. I'm going to put string on them. Today I put the polyurethane on them to make them shine. So hopefully they will. They'll just be little decorations for you at home. So one day maybe when we finally can get together.
They look pretty neat.
I thought so too. I thought they turned out really good. Okay. I'm going to take, I have these old clothespins out here. I think they're really cool. You could use the other kind too if that's all you have at home. Or like I said, you can also just use a pipe cleaner. So we're going to put it together now. We're going to put the two on top of each other. And this is a little tricky, especially to get your clothespin in, because you want to get it in to flatten it. So I bent all of it one more time. And I did like that. And this clothespin works really good because you can pull it all the way up. And I have these colored ones out here, so I thought that'd be pretty. Okay, now we're gonna take it and we're gonna just start unfolding. You can make as many of these as you want to because they're really very simple. It is a little messy. You do need to have something on your table. But that's what art's all about. I wish you guys were here. Miss seeing all your faces. Takes a minute to get it all folded out and make it look nice. It's hot. These are really pretty. Okay, there's your butterfly.
Ooh,
now we can put, if you want antennas on it, you could just take like a half a pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to wrap it around. If you really wanted to secure, I guess you could glue it, but we're not going to do that. I think if you put it tight enough, you'll get it pretty good. Then you're just going to kind of do it like that. You're just crossing over, and then you're going to fold those ends a little bit. Oh, I forgot to get my beads. And then you're going to...
But you don't have to have a bead.
No, no, no. And then if you want, you could put a bead on the end that kind of holds it, and then you could also add, oops, get it straight, some wiggle eyes. But if you don't have those, you don't have to do that either. You could draw them on there. Why don't we just draw them? Because you could draw them on there with a marker. Yeah, that works. I didn't try that earlier, but that works. All right, there's your butterfly. I think it's very pretty.
It is very pretty. Love those colors.
I know. See, the more bright colors you use for your butterfly, they spread out. The colors kind of spread out when you put the water on there. Very pretty.
Very nice. And you did that with no paint whatsoever.
No paint. That is
cool.
Just color. Markables, probably the washable markers are the best on your coffee filters. And if you know, whatever size of coffee filter you have is fine. Whatever you might have at home.
Cool projects.
I think so too. And then this is getting dry down here. That's my other ones. Oh yeah, isn't that going to be cool? It's almost dry.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. And these are the first ones I did, but I don't like them as the lace doilies I used weren't that good, I didn't think. And that was the smaller one. I like the bigger one. Yeah.
You have a baby and a mama there.
Yeah. Yeah. And these have turned out so nice. So one day we'll get to see you guys. So I think that is all for today.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys watching these videos. Has anybody been drawing their dots and sending them in? Has anybody been sending in, Terry? No.
No, not yet.
That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are watching our videos. All the counselors are doing such a great job with all their videos. I have to watch them every week too. And I always put like on them. If you watch them, you put like on them, so we know how many people are watching. Okay. All right, we will. What is next week, Terry? Is it
next week?
Christmas?
It's Christmas in July. That's right.
So I will have to get busy figuring something out for that.
Okay.
Something easy for that. Okay.
All
So
right.
I'll see you next week. Everybody, try to stay cool. Stay in, or stay in the pool. All right. Bye bye.